And I think about that kind of stuff. Like if a plane crashed, I already know I'm planning ahead, dude. I'd eat a Vietnamese guy.
Why?
Because that's easy. It's a starter move. If you attack somebody bigger, if you eat somebody bigger in front of other people, it's going to alarm people. But you
got to eat a small person, so stature is important.
I think if you gum down a Viet, people aren't going to be that upset at you.
Well, the Vietnamese people are going to be super upset. What are you talking about?
No,
Somebody's
okay.
dad.
Yeah, they're more understanding of things, dude.
Is this a character you're playing?
No. But if you eat you eat a black lady and her family's there, they're going to be pissed.
So you think a Vietnamese person would let you slide?
I think that they'd be much more forgiving over a couple of day period.
I think
their relatives. You don't think so? Honestly.
Well, one thing, no, I don't think so. I definitely think they'd be super pissed at you, especially modernized ones. But what is interesting is like Vietnam is one of the few places where Americans can go back to Vietnam and they don't seem to hold any grudge at all.
Exhibit A. Exhibit A, man, honestly. Asian people in general are just much more forgiving and understanding, it seems like. I feel like. I don't have much.
I think that's a giant generalization.
It probably is, you know. I mean, I did a fast for like 4 days, and then I was at the Best Buy, and I remember this Vietnamese guy was trying to help me out, and I couldn't even hear him. I was so hungry, and I couldn't.
You did a fast for 4 days?
Oh, dude, yeah.
What were you trying to prove?
I don't know, man. I was probably just dealing with some stuff, and I was just trying to find a different way to handle it, you know?
Right.
And then I remember this Vietnamese guy, and I remember thinking if everybody turned the other way for a second, I could eat this young fella, you know? Ben. His name was Ben, actually, over there in Westwood. But I'd never thought.
Oh my God, that's so ridiculous.
But here's the thing: I'd never thought that before.
So you only thought you got to the verge of cannibalism after just 4 days?
Yeah.
Damn. How much weight did you lose?
I probably lost about 4 pounds, but pounds I needed too. You
know?
But I got clear, man. I could hear. Swear to God, y'all could hear somebody fold a piece of bread from 80 feet away, bro. I was so hungry, dude. I could hear a fucking skittle hit the cement across the street. I really could, man.
You ever tried steroids?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah. No shit.
Me and freaking shout out Billy Conforto, dude. He's on the topic today, but me and him used to pull off the interstate and shoot steroids into each other's butts, man.
Did you get really jacked?
Cheeks. Oh, dude. I could fucking, for the first time in my life, I could keep my hopes up, man. I was strong.
Where did you get the steroids from?
We got them from this guy, Sean.
Were you competing in any sport at the time, or you just wanted to get swole?
Just looking nice in math, you know? That was it. Just trying to look nice in math class. And I even remember my math teacher one time, dude, and she never gave me any attention. And she always looked at all the handsome boys in our class. And I remember one day she finally said, "Wow, Theo, that shirt looks nice on you." And I knew what she was fucking saying, boy.
Been doing Sean steroids.
Oh, I knew what she was saying, dude. I knew her husband wasn't enough. So her husband, when she got home today, he wasn't going to be enough, you know? Okay, you just got to monitor what's going on, because I didn't like to party. I just like to put myself in a crazy situation.
Fuck bro. Yeah, me too.
You know,
that's what I was thinking about the whole time you're saying that. I go, I don't miss the drugs. I miss the 6 o'clock on a diner, or waking up and some girl gives you a Audi to drive home. And you're like, what the fuck just happened last night?
Yeah, dude, I was in Louisville one time. I came out of a show. They had a big group in a limousine. They invited me to go to an after party with them, right? I was like, I'm only coming if my boy can come. And they're like, who's your boy? And I'm like, LeCedric. They had a brother nearby, right, wearing this Louis Vuitton jacket, dude. Probably about 60% homeless, right? And they're like, that's your boy? And I hadn't even talked to this dude, right? I was like, yeah, that's my boy. And they're like, all right, he can come. So I fucking walk over to him, look him right in the eyes. And I was like, what's up, man? I'm Theo. He's like, LeCedric. And I was like, all right, dude, I told these people you're my friend. You ever been in a limousine? He's like, nah. I was like, all right, come get in with us. Just act like you're my friend, right? We're going to a party. He's like, all right, man. So we go in the limo, bro. We're in there, hot chicks, dudes, people fucking. LeCedric kept saying, we're friends. That's what he kept saying out loud, right? Kind of fucking not the best actor, bro. But did we get to this house party? It's a nice, cool fucking party, bro. I'm downstairs. I'm in the kitchen. Somebody's making us a drink. I'm talking to somebody. Fucking 6 minutes later, I hear somebody scream. I hear a window break, right? Somebody comes running down. They said some dude just stole like 4 purses out of the coat room upstairs and fucking jumped out a window.
That would have been me, Doug.
And that was fucking LeCedric, bro. And that was like, and everybody there was like crying and pissed. And some girl was like furious because all her tampons were in there or something. I remember she got pissed. She was a tough girl. The Dutch are so aerodynamic.
They move good?
No, you ever seen a Dutch? They're really aerodynamic. They're
what? What are you doing with your hands?
lean face, lean headed.
No, they're not.
4 inches cheek to cheek.
They're big people, man.
Dude.
Do you know how big they are?
The Dutch, they're very tall, but they're very aerodynamic, very...
Aerodynamic.
The downhill people, they call them, dude. You're at that doorstep where you are, you know, where you're looking for an occupation, but if you're not doing that, you're probably up to some dark art. You know?
Sorry about that.
What the fuck, bro?
I hear music.
You wanna fuck, yeah.
That's Joey's ringtone?
It's like Elvis for the holidays, bro. You on some fucking Memphis email list, bro? So anyway, we're on this bus, right?
Yeah.
And the big rule, this young kid's rule was, who wasn't sleeping, was no shitting on this bus, right? And the first day I was like, guys, don't use the restroom. But after about 40 hours of no sleep, he's like, I dare somebody to shit on this motherfucker, right? So literally we're on like day 3 on one of these tours, and we're somewhere, and it's fucking 11 o'clock at night, right?
Yeah.
And I tell this dude, bro, Miss Margaret, who is the older karaoke
Miss
woman.
Margaret. Yeah.
Just shit in the shitter, right? And this dude has not slept, bro. He's doing it all, no-nos, whatever, driving a fucking $500,000 bus, right, with 7 human beings living in it, and whatever girl who was banged and is still asleep in one of these, pods, and who's going to wake up in White Plains, New York, and have 2 options. 1, take a Greyhound home, or 2, be our merch girl. Which
Be our merch girl.
which really was nothing because there was no merch.
Be our merch girl.
So next thing you know, this lady comes out of the bathroom. She'd probably just urinated or put on some extra lipstick, right? But I'm like, dude, Miss Margaret just took a shit in there, right? So this dude fucking pulls the bus over on the interstate, has lost his mind, jumps out of his seat, jumps on Miss Margaret, right?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Starts literally choking this lady out on the floor, bro. I'm not joking. Miss Margaret's partner, Mr. Dan, right, who is the male karaoke guy, literally cannot bend over to help because he had a bad back, right? He had best posture I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I also think he had a rod in his back, or maybe 2 rods.
Yeah.
But could not bend down to help. So he was just like yelling. I'm like, should I get somebody to help? Should I not get somebody to help, bro? This is hella fucking exciting, right?
Yeah.
It's midnight, and there's the skinniest guy ever who hasn't slept in 2.5 days choking out an adult woman who's selling hangover beverages and doing karaoke.
Every fucking show. I'll tell you what I fucks with. We're all over the place. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you what I fucks with is Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
You and him look like brothers.
Oh, dude.
Dude, hey.
Can you?
Is that your dad?
His dog, dude. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Bro,
don't fucking touch me after you're a dick, dude. Bro, this ain't fucking dick tag.
Look at your dad.
No way, bro.
Your dad's on the That's just him, dude.
He dyes his hair, dude. And he has asthma, too, and he uses the N-word.
Does he see
I mean, so we have a couple things in common, but that's it, bro.
Bro, you guys look identical.
No way, dude.
Are you shitting me?
His wife looks like a fucking
nightmare.
Oh my
you talking
God.
about tits? You talking about tits?
Yeah, it's like her stomach just fucking hooked to her chest and then got a divorce.
No,
That's what it looks
like when she eats, it just goes to her titties.
Yeah, dude.
Like every meal she's ever had,
Like her
it just
tits
fills up her tits.
Like her tits are taking shits, probably. Look at that. Oh my God.
Dude,
it looks like a
them things-
50-year-old dude's ass on her chest. That's insane.
Bro.
Don't reach over here, you fucking bloated Italian.
Dude.
You look like an Italian dude that drowned and then just still lived. So I remember, I became friends with this French black kid named Devin Deku, right, in our town. And I remember I'd go over to his house, and we'd go in his house, and it was cool to just be like in a black kid's house and just kind of see what their life was like, and real intimate, and like, and I remember bathing with his sisters in this tub in their front yard. And what was it? Oh, God, I can't remember what this one. I think this dude might have been a pedophile, but he kept yelling something at us.
I can't remember what it was. But anyway, Devin and I went fishing one time. Sometimes we'd go get like lunch meat or whatever and go fish, right?
Yeah.
Well, one time, these white kids are walking across this, literally these stand-by mirrors are going over this train track over this water where we're fishing down by the river. And they start throwing rocks at us and calling us the N-word.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to yell to them, I'm not the N-word, you know?
Guys!
Yeah, like,
Guys,
hey,
are you colorblind?
just one of us.
Just him!
Yeah.
I'll back off!
And Devin, my buddy Devin, is dying that I'm trying to, like, because I'm also, I think I'm mildly doing it to entertain him, you know?
Yeah.
So it was, but at the same time, dodging rocks from these racist kids who obviously have poor eyesight, you know? So I don't know. I mean, just things like that, just growing up in a place that was unique. So that's what I've started to incorporate, keeping that mentality.
Dude, I want to start focusing on learning more Spanish so I can, I want to do a special in like
just Spanish?
Yeah, like in Nicaragua or something. My dad's from Nicaragua. So I want to do a special in Nicaragua. Yeah.
Your dad is not Nicaraguan.
We might have to edit that out, dude, because
Nicaraguan?
that time closer. Okay? Go one more time, bro. I want to see how racist this ends up.
Nicaraguan.
Whoa, bro. A couple of guys just shut up at the door, dude.
Dude, how do you say it?
You can't even speak on Kratom, can you? Jesus Christ, dude. You say it Nicaragua.
Bro, you are not Nicaraguan.
Yes. Bro, my father's from Bluefields, Nicaragua. I'm Polish Nicaraguan.
Who the fuck lied to you? No, you're not.
Bro, my...
You're Hawaiian and from Denver.
Shut up, bro. Beth, get over here, Beth. Yeah.
It's nasty. Scooping up shit. Imagine if your grandma just shit all over your lawn. Just go out on the lawn and just she shits in the yard, shits on the lawn. Like, oh, grandma's out there shitting. I gotta go clean up her shit.
Yeah.
I love her, but God, I hate cleaning her shit.
Yeah, I would hate cleaning up probably human shit for some reason. But I remember...
More than dog shit?
Well, when I was a kid, they had a boy in our neighborhood named Mario, right? And he was, dude, he ended up dying, actually. He did some pills and drove into an embankment. But when I was young, he would shit in his yard, make me bury it. And that's how I was allowed to be friends with him.
How did he make you bury it?
He just asked me to do it, and I was afraid not to do it, I think.
He said, hey, yo, dude, you're not going to believe this, but I took a shit, and it's out my yard. I can't even bury it because I'll throw up. Hey, do me a favor and go bury it?
Yeah. He was dark, man. He had a real dark vision. And he would, I mean, he probably, honestly, dude, he probably shit 200, 300 times, and I buried it.
No.
I swear to God.
Come on.
I swear to God. I swear to God, dude. And he
how'd you not run out of places to make new holes? Did you think you ever dug up old shit to put in new shit?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. We basically had like the only setup I had, and I didn't even have a strong system. The only setup I had was like one of those plastic beach.
Oh no.
Like a beach setup. Dude, I'm talking I was 7.
So wait a minute. This 7-year-old was doing this? How old was he?
He was 8 or 9.
Oh, he's tricking you by being older.
He was older. And
2 years when you're 7 is a long stretch. You know, when you're 32, 32, 34, that doesn't mean shit.
Whatever, dude.
7 and 9, that's a big stretch.
Yeah, you go shit at your house, buddy. That's what I tell people now. But,
so for what was do you remember the first? There's no way you really remember.
I remember
what
100%.
He said.
I don't remember what he said, but I remember.
How did it happen? How did it happen? Will you find yourself with a plastic shovel and another person's shit going, damn. How did it come to this?
Well, it came to it because I know my brother probably wasn't around, and I wanted somebody to play with, and he was older, so I was hanging out, and he was deviant, man.
How so?
He just had a little bit of like he was kind of slithering. You know what I'm talking about? From
he knew how to manipulate you.
Yeah, he was.
Obviously, you buried his shit 200 plus times.
Like he had the same color in the outside of his eye and the inside of his eye. You know what I'm talking
like
about?
A demon.
Yeah, like a light demon.
El Diablo.
Yeah, like a El Diablo, but also who was in elementary school.
Oh, interesting.
But he.
So when you first found yourself, do you remember the feeling that you first found when you were digging a hole for a dude's shit? Like, just thinking, what am I? How long can I do this? What if he keeps asking? How do I stop this? How did you wind up stopping? That's maybe a better question.
You know what? I don't remember how it kind of how
petered
it kind
off.
of petered off. I don't remember how it kind of tapered off. You know?
His parents ever like, hey, do you ever shit in the house? How come we don't have any missing toilet paper?
Well, dude, you know what? That's what I think it was. I think he was lazy. He was I'm serious. And he shat outside behind his slide. They had a slide in his yard because they had, a little bit of money.
God.
And he shat outside behind the slide.
Shat is a great word too, by the way.
And it was silty, kind of soil and sand. And I remember going over there, and I remember the shade of it, honestly.
What did it look like?
Man,
New
you get an
books.
updated TripAdvisor.
You're gonna have fun though, man.
Dude, what's this bottle of pills you got down here?
That kratom.
What is
It's that
it?
kratom. So you want some?
Let me see this, bro.
If you're a former addict, though, it ain't for you.
Yeah, don't.
Dude, this has a brain riding on looks like a 36 caliber bullet.
Yeah,
dude.
it's a brain right on a bullet.
This is that fucking school shooter pills, dude. Is this what this is, bro? Have you seen this? Bro, you can't have this, man.
Yeah.
That's what's making people like that do that in Las Vegas and everything, man. You can't have
Yeah,
that.
maybe. I don't know, man.
Kratom?
You should take these in China and see what happens.
No.
You should take these in China.
I'm not taking those back to China. Okay.
probably
You know what?
illegal
They're
there.
probably from China.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why buy some out there and just get fucking weird. Buy a geisha like cape or some shit.
Oh, I'll buy some outfits and stuff, but I'm not going to
Dude,
get.
wear them out there.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
be one with the culture, man.
That's a good point.
You
Actually,
and
get fully
you and
Chinese.
whoever- yeah, go full. Don't get racist about it. Don't
No.
wear like a Raiden hat or some shit, but
No,
wear
I'm not
like
doing
a
that.
cool like kimono.
Put a bunch of blades on my
yeah,
head.
like Wolverine or some shit. Like you're Raiden.
Dude, what is kratom, bro? Let's not stop talking about that for a second. Because just in case this is the last time people ever hear from me, I want to make sure they know what happened.
No, I've actually chilled out on them. So we had a guy.
Yeah, well, good. Look, I'm by a 7-Eleven the other day, just minding my business, kind of seeing what was happening in the area.
In 7-Eleven, huh?
No, outside of it.
Oh, word.
Dude, nothing good happens. None of the fun stuff, I don't feel like,
Ever.
happens inside of the 7-Eleven.
Never. Unless you're by the Slurpee machine. Then it gets a little tricky.
Yeah, and you might catch a blowjob, somebody that doesn't know how a Slurpee machine works.
Yes.
So I'm out there. I end up in I'm outside in the parking lot, and there's a man, tall ginger, and he's walking by with his child. He has a child.
Same ginger or no?
No, the child looked a little darker, I thought, And I've mixed a lot of things in my life. I don't know if I ever go ginger and urban,
Yeah. Yeah, that's
it's not, there's nothing wrong with it. I think,
rare, though.
oh, you're going to be able to dunk, but it's going to,
You get a Blake Griffin is what you get.
yeah, you get a Blake Griffin, but you also could get
you get a potato, too, though.
yeah, you can get a potato, too. Yeah, you could get an eggplant.
Yeah, you get that redheaded eggplant.
Yeah, you don't know what
nobody likes.
Yeah, dude, you might get a stuffed animal. You never know. So that's that risk, But what happened was, I'm walking across. I'm outside of the 7-Eleven, and this dude yells out, "Rat King!" Right. And bro, the crazy part was there's two other homeless dudes outside the 7-Eleven.
So did they think that he was referring to them?
Yes.
And did the bump go, gang, gang?
One of them looked and put his hand in the air,
Like, yeah, Rat King, baby. You know I eat them rats.
So I didn't know who this guy was. So for a second, I don't know who he's talking to,
It took you a while to register it.
Oh, and then he drags his kid over. The kid is wearing a Brazilian jiu-jitsu outfit, right? And I don't know if
We call it a gi, yeah.
Yeah, the kid was wearing a gi, and they walk him over, and the kid is screaming, crying, like does not.
He's scared of the Rat King.
He's probably scared of me. He's
That's what
scared
I'm saying.
of the other.
Scared of the real Rat King. You.
Oh, he's
That
scared of the other
haircut.
Rat Kings in training, boy. He's scared of this. He's scared that his dad is dragging him through a 7-Eleven parking lot, while he's wearing basically a Japanese man's dress is what that thing is. And so anyway, the dude hits me up in the parking lot. He's like, Rat King. And he's like, I love you, man. His kid is crying. His kid starts using whatever jujitsu moves there are on him, like on his leg, right? Just totally.
The dad doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, the dad doesn't give a fuck, dude. You can
He's
tell
trying to get a glimpse of the real Rat King. OG.
You can tell he's going to beat the son at the house,
Yeah, as soon as you get out. You embarrass me in front of the Rat King like that? Little motherfucker.
So that was wild, man.
And you were just chilling out front the 7-Eleven, though.
Yeah, I was
Were you
out
looking
there.
for trouble, or you're just kind of chilling?
No, I just like to see who's in the neighborhood, man. We have a lot, like at our 7-Eleven, they got it's a lot of pimps come by with escorts. You got a red box out there. Dude, I remember before they even had child pornography, when children were just not, doing that. And they had somebody one time when I was in college sent me a picture of 2 old men, and they were naked in a room. I remember getting this email.
Oh, Lemon Party.
And
I've probably seen the same image.
And they had a kid like sitting on a bed.
No, I haven't seen that image.
Right? And in my mind, I'd never thought about old people and children and sex, or anything wild like that.
Wait.
So I remember seeing it and be like, oh, this is fucking hilarious. But I remember seeing it and be like, what a crazy idea. Like, everybody is naked, and so like life is naked. This is just it's almost like an art. Like this is how people, it's like this is when they're old and this is when they're young and these guys are, watching TV or whatever, I thought. So I sent it to everybody I knew. I was like, guys, this is so silly. And dude, I remember like 2 years later running into an ex-girlfriend and she goes, well, what have you been up to with your life, right? She goes, yeah, well, nobody will forget that time that you sent that picture of 2 old men and a naked kid to everybody. And I was like, that's not what that was. I'm like, that's what that was if you look at it like a creep.
Fucking excommunicated by everyone you knew.
But I just thought it was cute. Like, I thought it was like seeing a couple rabbits in a yard. When you see 2 rabbits on a goat's back, like in a photo?
Sure, yeah.
Like, I thought it was like that. Oh, let's just mix the world. I didn't think of it as sex.
Oh, my God. Did you get any responses?
No, that girl, when that girl told me that, then I started to feel, I think that probably made me feel bad about myself, because then I thought, I don't even have that account anymore. I don't even know who's on that email list, who had seen that.
Right. The FBI's still looking for you.
She also said the kid, she goes, was that you in the photo? Because the kid looked like me a little bit. And that's why I think somebody had originally sent it to me, like, hey, man, is this you? And I was like, no, it's not me, dude. I don't know 2 old people that would be naked in a room with me. And just taking photos. But I wasn't thinking like, oh, these guys are being dirty,
Dude.
It's sad that you can't even be safe. You can't be even clean anymore sometimes if you want to, of heart, without it going to like a dirty place. You look at a tribe, you see now those photos, those people standing around a fire all the time. Everybody's fucking naked.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
No, I agree. It's
throw through 2 seniors and a 7-year-old in a Motel 6, and suddenly that shit.
Email that to everyone you know.
Yeah,
It's just not cool.
that's not kumbaya, bro. That ain't Zaire.